performance. I have a crush on every single person in this cast, which is great because I don't know if you got the alert earlier, but the CDC now recommends that I am your boyfriend. Who's horny?
Me!
Hi, horny, I'm Dad. Which my pronouns are Dad and Daddy. Those of you who laughed are in fact grounded. They're not. I've got like more of a stepdad energy. Like I'm here to support you, but champ, I'm gonna go out for smokes afterwards. Maybe not come back. My pronouns though are fag and faggot. It's true. Did we clinch up? Is there much straight from this room? I'm so sorry. It's okay. Actually, my pronouns are anything you want as long as you think I'm hot. That's what we're going for here. I am trans. It is literally the least interesting thing about me. I'm gonna go ahead and just like power through all of the questions that most people have, which generally pertain to my Snapchat area. You can follow me on Only Trans. We'll talk after the show. But okay, why did I transition? Very simple. The pockets in menswear. I got top surgery, still a very powerful bottom. Egg on my face. I know. Let's see here. The side effects are as follows. Been taking HRT for a while now. Just a quick little grip. What have you done for your gender lately? Because I put a needle in my leg at least once a week. Side effects are as follows. Hungry, horny, handsome. We're doing great. I'm just out here, a young man with his father's eyes and his mother's chin hair. We're gonna make it work. Let's see, what have I been thinking about? Oh, Happy Pride! Happy Pride, brought to you by Absolute Vodka. It's that special time of year where queer culture gets to be commodified, and they're doing it in such fun and interesting ways. I heard Ford Trucks say, trucks like us this month. What are you gonna do? McDonald's is changing it to McDonald's to be more inclusive. None of this is happening, but it is a timeline where we can agree that that might happen. All I have to say is over the last year, I am relieved that we no longer have to think about a potato's gender. It's wonderful. Y'all are making big changes. Hey, to whoever's talking, I just need to let you know right now, I can hear you, you can see me, I have the microphone, I will find your dad, fuck him, and take your trust fund. So this is really exciting. I spent like the last year on Zoom performances, which was insane. I couldn't hear any laughter, couldn't see any faces. It was like performing to an aquarium. It was really strange, so this is fantastic. Last show that I did was actually on this stage last month for Pretty Boy. We mentioned it at the top, coming back. We got to cut the partitions down, so it is so nice to be so close to all of you.
Whoa!
Wow, okay, so I guess I'm supposed to talk about coming out or whatever because it's our month. I don't really want to. I don't, because I never really came out. And when you're trans, there's several different layers of coming out. And there's many, many times when I should have known and other people should have known. Quick example, my first on paper, I'm in trouble at school fist fight was because someone called Cats the musical gay, and I disagreed. So I can always admit when I'm wrong, but that was my first fist fight. It was over Cats the musical. The 90s were a really difficult time. We were assigning queer narratives where they weren't available. Yeah, what else? There's other things that I should have just been. Oh, my other write-up that I got was I had a complete meltdown telling my music teacher, Miss Jackson, that I would not go into timeout because how dare she label me as an alto when I'm so clearly a first soprano. Tried to come out several different times to my mom to varying degrees of success, and now we're at a wonderful place. To a point. She is retired, so all she does now is just look up TikTok videos and just she's becoming increasingly more awake. I'm not gonna call her woke, but she's getting there. She's getting there in ways that I am comfortable and uncomfortable with. At this point, she does have a TikTok. I'm pretty sure she's gonna come out to me and be like, my pronouns are girl boss, gaslight, gatekeep. Working on it. She said, we're such good friends at this point, because we realize we're kind of the same person. But we're doing really well. She's got all this extra time, and like we were talking about it. We was like doing a Zoom call. I'm an uncle now, a guncle, I suppose. I was looking at my nephew. My sister's a stylist, and so this kid's already doing print. He was born in July, and my sister has him all dressed up in like these cute little rainbow outfits, and like he's got all of these like Andy Warhol prints that he's looking at. I was like, hey, you trying to make a queer baby? And she was smiling and about ready to respond, and then my mom cuts in with, oh, don't say that. Why would that be, Mother? She caught herself, it was fine, but I know the bias, that's why I'm the favorite son. The only son. The good son. What else? She's learning, she's doing great. She doesn't apologize anymore. She understands that it's not a burden for me. Or to be put on me. She just says thank you and we move right along if she gets it wrong. What was the other thing? She wanted to let me know how proud her friend was. She's like, one of my friends came up to me and told me that like they knew, and they were just amazed with how okay I was with it. I was like, God, when's your parade, Mom? Jesus, Ellie coming out off the cross. So I was talking about all the many different times I've had to come out and just like navigating queerness. You guys are kind of queer, right? You get it? Who's not? It's okay. It's okay, make some noise if you're not. Woo! More for us. That's what I heard. So I remember like trying to navigate the body that I was born in and the things that people were calling me when I was just like a gay little hayseed in Topeka, Kansas. Which if you are familiar, I'm sorry. If you're not, that's okay. Most people can't tell you state capitals either. I can. I was publicly educated in Topeka, Kansas. But yeah, like I tried to I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I have to sit on a secret. I can't share it with anyone. So I'm just gonna be the best drag queen that I know how to be until I can come out. And that person kept me very safe, but it led me into trying to find all different sorts of parts of myself. So when I was like 19 to 22, I was a dancer. I can't dance. I was a stripper at the Shady Lady, and it was fabulous because everybody else had like these old Hollywood names and were trying to be like hot and sexy, and I chose the name Kid Casio. And people would be like, "Wow, Casio, what's that? Is that Italian?" And I'd be like, "It's a keyboard." It's actually a keyboard. And like I would do such sensual things while trying to navigate this, as like being like, I'm only dancing because my dog's on dialysis. Because I figured everybody loves a gal on a pole with a pooch and a pinch. So then I tried to do phone sex because everybody's been asking me these questions since I was like a little baby. They're like, what are you looking for? Who do you like? And they're just needling through, trying to figure out my sexuality. Who do you like more, boys or girls? And I figured it out. There is an answer. It's about 60-40 in favor of who's never not asking me that question. So I tried to do phone sex, and it's really difficult, this energy that I'm having to share with all of you. I tried to do phone sex on a telephone, a rotary phone. It's hard telling you these stories in my late 20s when I am 34, but I am making it work. So I got this thing from Boulevard Entertainment, which is the name of the thing, and it's like a glossary. And I'm already like a tabletop nerd. It was like pretty much like building like an erotic character. And I was really excited, so I was like on this auto dialer. I hadn't had sex yet. People were still trying to figure me out. I was figuring me out, but I was like, ooh, cool, I'm every woman. It's all in here. I can learn them and maybe it'll work. So I had like maybe 5 seconds between each call to prepare for like this woman that I had to sell on the phone. And so it would be like, brr, brr, sexy teen. And I'm like, I got this. Oh, hi. My name's Timberly, and I don't even know how to do geometry. I just got this stupid pussy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bored housewife. Oh, the wind stars in the shop again, and Travis didn't even notice my haircut. I'm on my first, you got me, I'm bad, 4th glass of Pinot Grigio. None of that worked out, because in the next following call, they said for me to be sassy black woman, and I answered with, hey, how are you? And that just killed that man's boner, and I learned that I have boundaries. And so after that, I just kind of like tried to keep it inside as much as I could, and then it just kind of all came spilling out. And now that I'm out with my mom, she's done the math. She's an accountant. She should have done this a long time ago. And was just like, so you're gay? And I was like, yeah. She goes, well, that makes sense. She's like, all of this makes sense now. You're a gay man. And I was like, yes. That is, in fact, how it works for me. My pronouns are he, him, but again, as long as you think I'm hot, those are my pronouns. Oh God, okay, so we were locked up inside for a year. Global pandemic, relatable? Anyone? Anyone else? Anyone else go through a Pantene Pro V with me? Got a lot of messages from people on social media that I should not know about anymore. You know what I mean? Just fall into like a deep, dark rabbit hole of just like, people who've wronged you. You can literally go back to like their very, very first photo. Click, 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 click. Watch them. Now I'm a godless young man, but when I see somebody who has wronged me with bad filler, oh, my atheism is challenged. So that's a fun game you can play. But now I know too, because of social media and being locked up, my 5th grade teacher, unironically, loves the Minions and thinks we should build a wall. I also had like a menagerie of ex-boyfriends reach out to me. I'm gonna tell them what you should tell anybody that should be in your past that reaches out. Hi, I'm sorry I didn't come out to you when we were dating, but I was never your girlfriend, and that's between you and your God now. It's just true. What else? I feel like I'm taking up a lot of time here, and we've got so much more show. You guys remember when half the country was on fire earlier this year? Woo! Because of a gender reveal? I did that with my mind. I do think that gender reveals should come with like a heavy price or maybe a curse. The price, for example, revealing my gender would be the world would stop spinning for just a moment, and when it returned, all of you would have bad highlights. So just think about that before you go making assumptions or demanding information from someone. I'm a cool dad, so I'm gonna leave you with some homework before I get out of here. What I want you to do, okay, first of all, quick litmus. Clap your hands, go nuts, make noise if you are comfortable in your own skin.
Whoa!
Now that's important, that's a lesson, those are the liars. If you're like me or anybody else honest in this room, you probably have about like 1 to 37 things that you can't stand about your own body. I'm here to tell you. I want you to go home, take off all of your clothes, just get booty butt naked, and like stand in front of your full-length mirror, or your roommate's full-length mirror. I don't care, I don't judge, bring a friend. But just like take a real confident naked stance and just hyper-focus in on whatever that one thing it is that you can't stand about your body, and just know with full gay confidence that like that is definitely somebody's keyword search when they are looking for porn. You guys have been fabulous. Again, I'm your new friend.
Whoa!